All right.
Welcome back, everyone.
We're on a school roof. It's called a roof.
School roof, yes.
I was going to say ceiling, you guys.
School ceiling.
Shut up, Tim. Shut up.
You're welcome, Monica. Nothing to thank me for. I sheepishly scratched at the back of my neck.
I have dandruff. It goes everywhere.
We should go and find the others, though. Don't want them to worry or anything. We stand up and make our way back to the door.
Find the others. I'm picturing...
Hope so. What?
I'm sorry, I'm just picturing the others like they're just wandering the halls. Monica, 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 like dogs.
Hello. I hope so. It wasn't exactly nice to be told you have a perfect life and that you've never experienced any difficulties.
As we make our way back to the club, I just hope Sayori and Yuri were able to talk some sense into Natsuki. The last thing we need is another argument. She's silent as we wordlessly make our way back to the classroom. We finally arrive. I squeeze her shoulder as she takes a deep breath and walks in.
Oh boy.
Ah, they're back!
Yuri and Sayori hurry over to us, looking worriedly at Monica. Meanwhile, Natsuki remains standing off to the side by herself, arms folded.
The place is still a mess. They could have cleaned.
Hey guys. I'm alright, really. Taking some time outside helped clear my head and I'm feeling a lot better now. Not to mention, TCC was a real help too.
I'm relieved. It was a frightening prospect to consider losing our club president.
Yeah, and now that everyone's calmed down, we can talk things out. Natsuki, why don't you come join us?
Fine. She drags her feet as she makes her way over to us, reminiscent of a zombie. I notice Monica fidgeting with the hem of her skirt and smile reassuringly at her. Okay, so I'm here. Natsuki's eyes dart up to meet Monica's for just a second. So, There's an awkward silence as Natsuki's voice trails away. Sayori raises her eyebrows at her, causing the smaller girl to return with a glare.
I think what Natsuki means to say is that she just said all those things in the heat of the moment.
A crime of passion, as it were.
Hey, geez, I can speak for myself, okay?
Well, then speak up.
She says that, but... Alright, I'm just gonna get this over with. What I wanted to say was that I didn't mean it when I said that you were a bad president. I mean, I guess it's pretty clear that you care a lot about the club. Sayori nods vigorously at her, egging her on. It's just that those jerks pissed me off so much that I blurted out random things and needed to vent.
I kind of want to cheer for our girls, you know what I mean? If this game ends up with like a happy ending where like we just conquer the school and it's great, you know what I mean? It's like
Conquer the school.
like become like a club, everybody loves them.
Bad for
No, frick.
Yes.
I would love this to have a happy ending with no like death. I want to start rooting for that more. That's all.
To have a happy ending with tits. It's all this game is supposed to have.
Oh, I hope it doesn't. I hope
That's
I get
how
what I
it's
want.
if you get the good ending, that's what's supposed to happen.
Oh, frick.
Well, I won't lie. It does seem like you always get special treatment because you're so popular, Monica. But then again, I wouldn't know what you have to go through. You're on a totally different level from the rest of us.
Natsuki.
Anyway, that's all, I guess. I've always seen you as a friend, and I hope that you're still able to see me as one, too.
No.
No.
There's tension in the air once again as we anxiously wait for Monica's response. Natsuki shifts back and forth on her feet, looking like she almost wants to run away from the scene.
Thank you for saying that. I'm not going to lie either. Your comment doubting my presidency hurt. It's definitely not true, though.
Said Joe Biden.
Yeah, he's talking like Carl Weezer. It's definitely not true, though. You're a great president, Monica.
If he had Carl Weezer's voice, I would watch the news. You know what I mean? That would be so much fun to tune in
That
for.
would be pretty funny. Yeah, like, can we just vote Rob Paulson for president?
Oh my god.
Every press conference, he uses a different one of his voices. I would love that.
That'd be great.
Yeah. You brought us all together. Without you, we wouldn't have become friends, and I wouldn't have been introduced to the world of poetry.
I agree. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling to be able to talk to like-minded individuals.
Yeah, as far as presidents go, we could definitely do worse.
Oh, freaking A. You know what? We gotta take what we can get from Natsuki, I guess.
And so what if you nudged us into the festival? I guess it's only normal for the president of all people to want the club to grow.
Natsuki's like, you guys remember Andrew Jackson? He was pretty bad. Remember the Trail of Tears? I guess, Monica, you're a step above that.
Thanks, guys.
Those friggin' Americans got him on their money even. Frick.
You're like halfway towards Rick Sanchez.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do the full friggin' Metal Gear voice.
I didn't think I could do that. Is it me?
Yes.
Oh, I guess after all that, I have no choice but to accept Natsuki's apology, eh?
I mean, it'd be really great if you could.
That's certainly an understatement.
Thank you, Yuri.
We all turned to look at Yuri, surprised at the glimpse of a humorous side to her.
Did I say something strange?
Oh, Yuri, you're so funny.
Cue like the friggin' joke sting. Eh? Guys, fun fact, in Japanese, if you want to like refer to, you know how like America, American, Canada, Canadian,
Yeah.
you had like suffixes to stuff. Well, in Japanese, it's just jin. You had like, so it's like Kanada-jin. That's where like gaijin comes from. I don't know what gai means, but yeah, isn't it fun?
I want to go to Japan and be called a filthy gaijin.
I'd love to.
I let out a breath I'd been subconsciously holding. It seems like everything's turned out well in the end, or at least as well as they can, given the circumstances.
Okay, everyone.
Let the laps around the classroom begin, Monica.
And with that catchphrase, everything seems all right in the world once again.
I totally forgot to mention this, but we still need to clean everything up.
This is like a sitcom episode. This for it's like, oh, and we get still a mess in here. Funny.
Oh, man. I'm sure that with all of us working together, though, it won't take that long to do.
Look at Yuri.
I'm assuming everyone's just going to skip the festival and go home after this?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty tired after all the stuff that just happened.
As am I!
Same here.
I wish I could leave too, but I have a shift in my class's cafe after this. Can we go to that?
You're terrible.
It's alright though. Everyone get moving then so you can all go home.
Everyone starts cleaning up the room, myself included. Yuri and Natsuki start packing up the essential oils set up in cupcake trays, respectively.
These are aphrodisiacs, you know, Natsuki?
She says as they clean together.
Meanwhile, Sayori, Monica, and I pick up everything left on the ground and desks.
I don't know why it didn't work on you, though. You know, should have calmed you down.
It's like we're erasing all traces of the festival ever happened in here. Although, I can't help but think that there's still lingering tension in the air despite Monica's cheery expression.
This is so like a sitcom episode.
I have a feeling that Monica might just be putting the club before herself in this case. But the only thing I can do now is hope that everyone will feel better tomorrow. It'll be pretty nice to get home from school early for a change and to be able to relax, although now that I think about it, I really only have anime and video games to look forward to.
That sounds like a great time to look forward to, buddy. I don't know what your problem is.
I guess that everything that's happened today is going to be plaguing my mind tonight.
Speaking of erasing stuff, you guys erased... We've all seen Erased, the anime, right?
No.
No.
Oh, watch it! Watch it!
I want to, but everybody says that the ending is
It's okay.
Okay.
It's not like the worst. It's not the worst ending, but
Everybody's-
it's such a good show that it's fine.
I will watch it. But you know what?
It's like, it sounds like he's saying it's the exact opposite of School Days, where School Days, the show sucks, but the ending makes it worth it. Whereas Erased sounds like the show is worth it, but the ending makes it suck.
The ending doesn't make it suck. The ending is just like, it's not as satisfying as maybe you would want it to be, but then at the same time with a show like that, where the frickin' like, the arc and the through line and the stakes are just like so like through the roof that you're like, how could this like end satisfactorily? Like, I don't know if there could have been an ending to that show that would have been like on par with the stakes and suspense that the show builds because of the nature of it. Like with the premise and stuff, it's a wild show. It's such a cool show, though.
I will watch it.
You really need to.
And speaking of good anime, real quick, you guys gotta watch Super Crook if you haven't already.
Is that the one Netflix one you told me about?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so good. Okay,
Guys,
Okay.
on
That's all I
that
had to say about that.
well, on that note, everybody go watch Super Crook and then come back next time.
Okay, and I'm gonna chime in with a good anime you should watch, although everybody's probably already seen it, Tenchi Universe.
I have not seen that.
Come back next time, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.